Hello, my name is Gigi Dean, and today I would like to share with you what I found out about myself, leadership, and the benefits of education. I've always known that assignments, tasks, and deadlines have been job responsibilities that come easy for me. I enjoy roles that have placed me in situations that I can control the outcome and complete the assignments with little or no interaction. I excel at making lists, planning, and taking a task with clear goals to completion. Although these abilities have allowed me to excel at certain job levels and allowed for better positions within the organization, I've always viewed them as mundane. When I see others in the organization that have the ability to inspire and motivate those around me, I would often discount the strengths that I have been given. This thought process of the fact that I'm a better solo employee than a team leader, and that I felt like I lacked the education credentials, has always been a hindrance to me. Given the opportunity to study organizational leadership has allowed me new insight to the abilities that I have. As I made my way through each class, I was able to put definition and theories to situations of the past, as well as my current organization. Focusing on the applied major courses gave me insight and key learning opportunities that have developed my confidence and tools to achieve higher goals. Issues in organizational leadership. From this course, I valued the fact that leaders must recognize and assume shared responsibility. There are three reasons this statement was important. One, for the intellectual and educational development of the follower. Two, the follower's personal and emotional development. And three, the follower's social and physical development. I think these 3 points make the difference between a manager and a leader. To take into account the development of the follower within the organization puts the value not just in the accomplishment, but in the people behind the accomplishment. The shared responsibility takes the focus off of the solo employee, and a team atmosphere is created and desired. This course helped me to realize the full potential of data. I recently took an in-house course through my employer that explained the use of pivot tables. The technical tool-loving side of me was excited to see what I would be using this knowledge during the data course. My responsibilities at work have always had me in the presentation side of data. I've been handed the numbers and asked to put together the charts, Excel sheets, and PowerPoints. I've never been in the position to study and recommend action from raw data. I realize that reading the raw data can be challenging and the focus is needed to pull valuable information. The most interesting part of this course was the book Super Crunchers by Ian Myers. The value of data and the tools used to help drive decision making and consumerism is not mundane but fascinating. Behavior, ethics, and leadership. By far, both sections of this course were my favorite. The Nissan turnaround paper was where I gained vast amounts of knowledge of leading people. Carlos Ghosn's paper took me step by step through a leadership plan. He took the data given to him and studied it from front to back and formed his recommendations. However, before he made any changes, he went to key leaders within the company and formed teams to come to their own conclusions on how to turn Nissan around. As their decisions started to line up with his, they began to see what was needed for themselves, and they began to be committed to saving Nissan. As changes were implemented, the customer was again the most important decision maker, but Ghosn did not discount the value of his employees. With each change, he implemented benefits, incentives, and changes that benefited both the consumer and the employee. I considered him to be a charismatic leader that used analytical analysis but demonstrated the balance between work and valuing the people around him. He began to transform the company and their desire to be a part of the team. To show his commitment as a leader, he shared the responsibility and made a promise to leave their efforts if he failed. He had a situational leadership style that kept him in the trenches with his followers. The second paper that I found valuable from this course was the ethical paper on the Ford Pinto. From this paper, I realized the fine line between following government standards and what is ethical. I did side with Ford Pinto on the choices that they made, but the ethical dilemma in this case kept tugging at me. I saw the struggle that companies have when an ethical situation is presented and minimum standards are in place. Leadership Theory. This course taught me how to break down issues within an organization and to use the information in a step-by-step plan for changes and improvements within the company. By analyzing the company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, I was able to prepare a SWOT analysis. This analysis taught me how to focus on issues, practical problems, and business activities. This SWOT analysis was the basis of the completion of my process improvement plan. This step in the leadership class took one goal from the SWOT analysis and developed it into an improvement plan. The plan taught me the step-by-step procedures for defining a beginning and an end of the process, how to show visually the action the process should take, and where it might be weak and need adjustment. Metrics are established for the measurement, targets are set for improvement, and adjustments made as needed. Leading change. This course showed me the procedure for managing change, how to define the areas of change, establish people involved, identify the stakeholders, prepare for the change and the possible threats to it along the way. This helped me to see the details involved in a successful change plan for improvements and goals. Capstone. The final two classes in this degree plan allowed me to pull from all the courses and analyze two types of businesses, a nonprofit and a for-profit business. I was able to evaluate their management styles, see styles that worked great, and see where they might fall short. I compared them to theories in our resources and was able to gain insight on the benefit of situational leadership. As I moved into the second part of the course, I was instructed to prepare a change plan by using a SWOT analysis, information about the organization, and the climate where it was located. My summary included recommendations for improvement. Being a part of the Organizational Leadership Degree program, I've gained vast amounts of knowledge and tools. The program has challenged me to see issues differently and established a course for improvements within my own organization. The journey has shown me my own analysis, given me starting points and metrics and targets of my own personal growth. To continue my journey, I will ask questions, seek opportunities, and ask for input on my own abilities as a leader. I will appreciate the skills I have and will daily seek to value and encourage my fellow coworkers. I'm thankful for this opportunity and desire to lead others to achieve their best.